Well, Sam, you've put the tricolours on in earnest now. What's the differences you've noticed around the place compared to the Blues?
We're a very professional club here. I always thought, footy clubs are all pretty similar. It's just sort of little things how we sort of operate, and like I said before, very professional here, and we train very hard. But not massive changes, just little things like that.
How are you finding the competition amongst the ruck division here? There is a few more numbers in the tools department than some footy clubs.
Yeah, it's great. I come from Carlton, especially. We already had that sort of competition between the four of us, and sort of at the moment there's always been one injured. Sort of it's me and Ivan that are the ones playing at the moment, but competition's strong, and I guess it's great for the club that it is such a strength of the club.
Sam, so critical what happens underneath you as ruckman. How can Adelaide get more creative through its stoppages in midfield?
I guess it's just training, making sure we get that synergy between ruckman and on-ballers, and I guess it's something we'll develop over time. We'll keep training and we'll hopefully get there to get better.
There's a greater need for that, particularly when you look at the numbers of what's coming out of the midfield.
Yeah, it is, especially blokes when they get back behind the footy now. It's so crucial to get it in there one-on-one, and with our tall forwards, it's such an advantage for us, especially getting in there for Tippett and Walks and Shawnee Mack. So it's good.
Sam, how important is it? Looks like Phil Davis got through training and will probably play this week. How important is it to get him back in the side?
Yeah, it definitely. He's such an important part of our defence back there with Truck and Lukey Thompson stepping up now as well. So I guess it's worked out perfect coming in against St Kilda, because they've got their tools down there with Rewalt, Kaczynski and Stanley as well. So it's worked out perfectly.
Sam, do you sense St Kilda's a little bit vulnerable, given they're in the same position as you guys?
I wouldn't say vulnerable. They're coming off a win, so sort of they appear like they're sort of starting to get their momentum going now. And no, I don't think they're sort of vulnerable at all.
How do you do it if they want to play that really stifling, slow, hold-up game that they can play?
I guess we just sort of worry about, obviously that's the way they play, and they are going to try and slow us down. But we're confident in our ball movement, and we should be able to get through their defence, confidently.
What do you mean you learned from that game against Carlton in terms of how they use the corridors so well? How can you inject that into your game?
Well, I guess, we want to use the corridor as well. They sort of jumped us early last week, and it probably took us, until the 20-minute mark of the first quarter to sort of arrest a bit of momentum back. And I guess, after the next three quarters, it was a pretty good battle. And I thought, our ball movement and that was, we sort of got on top of them late. So it's just, making sure we get in first and jump them early.
Sam, they've lost. You guys have lost 3 in a row. I know it's only very early in the season, but is it a must-win game? 1-4 puts you a bit behind the 8 ball.
I wouldn't say it's probably a must-win yet, but like you said, 1-3 at the moment. You don't sort of want to go 1-4. Heading to Melbourne again next week, so it's definitely an important game for our season, but probably don't see it as a must-win yet.
How frustrating was it for you when you were injured and on the sidelines?
Yeah, especially coming across as a new player, you sort of want to get. That's where you get to know all the boys is on the track, and you want to be involved and you want to be a part of it. So it's sort of hard sitting back. I try to get involved as much as I could, but it's just great now to be back and getting to know everyone and getting to know the game plan and be a part of it.
Sam, is there anyone you can add into your midfield unit to change it up?
I guess hopefully we get Rory Sloane and David McKay back. That's going to take time, but. We're confident in the way we play. It's just a matter of getting that consistency and make sure we keep doing it for 4 quarters, and we know what we have to do to make sure we're playing well.
That's not an issue of personnel then?
No, I don't think so at all. It's just a matter, like I said, just getting that consistency and backing in our game plan.